Doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to New York for the tribute, the thrill out here in these doggone street. What it do? Hello, wake up. We made it, baby. STD Friday around here in these doggone street. How's y'all doing if y'all watching the player on November the 1st, first of the month, payday, pay people. Payday and pay people. First of the month around here in the doggone street, man. If you're watching me right now, you is alive. So that means that you made it. So that means that you is still being blessed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen. Let me explain something to you. Back in my day, like late 90s, early 2000s, I wanted to do one of these performances. I wanted to do a thriller performance. Watch it. I had my whole mind thing set up and everything, but sometimes we be real N-word so serious out here. You know what I'm saying? Where like we really can't have fun. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say happy STD Friday, Miss Shirley and Jermaine and Chad. Love you back. Shout out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine. All prayers going out to y'all. Hope that y'all is having a wonderful day on this good November the 1st, the first of the month. Look here. I had that idea back late 90s, early 2000s because of what we used to do. Shout out to Dade County. Shout out to my old stomping grounds out here in the doggone street. We used to have this thing called block parties. And when I mean block party, bitch, I mean 200-300 people out here having a good doggone time, fandangling and all that fly stuff right there, making that paper because a whole bunch of community entrepreneurs was at work. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to get it in, but trying to have a good time. But my thing, we used to have big Christmas parties. We used to call them jams. We used to have, but the street parties we call jams, to where they set up the big old walls of speakers. And when I tell you, everybody and they mammy be at the Christmas jams. I don't even think that they do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But we be in the streets, we be dancing and stuff like that right there. We one of the ones who just be laying around and all that stuff. Here, the slow jams come on, we in the streets slow jamming, hugged up on somebody else, la. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right there. But my man, because we streets keep the streets packed, I wanted like a whole bunch of the players out of multiple communities. I wanted us to dress up in suits though. Different color suits and all that fly stuff right there, and do the same performance that y'all just saw in the beginning. Man, when I tell y'all that these players out here we just too hard. We just too hard. Hell nah, man. Play ain't finna be out here all dancing and all that fly shit right there. You know what I'm saying? We getting that paper, dog. I understand that we getting that. I get that right there, but dog, this right here would be like real entertaining and fun. This was back before cell phones. So we would have had to record this on the camcorders that only certain players had out here in the doggone street. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you say Pack Jam 305. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I came up at out here in the doggone street. But look. They would not do it. I'm like, y'all listen. I need about 20-30 you real players out here. Let's go on around here. Let's get some color suits. And let's just practice like on the weekend, something like that right there, man. We get our steps down and shit like that right there. And then on Christmas, y'all, we just show out. Dog. Right now, it would have been 20 years later. We could have put the video up and everybody been like, oh, Jesus, they was really, really real down there in Dade County. I had that thought in the doggone community. This was not gonna make us look soft, weak, or nothing. Everybody loved Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved Thriller. So it wasn't gonna make you look weak. Everybody knew who were getting money. So regardless of what you did like that right there, you wasn't gonna look weak. Because that thing looked real fly. We stepping and stuff like that right there. We sliding and gliding and all that. Man, that would have been so raw. Oh, man, it really would have looked pimpish. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to put like a little twist on it too. You know, well, like we had canes and stuff, doing it smooth and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little choreography. I said it wrong. Choreography. Doing new steps and stuff like that right there, but keeping it original as much as possible. That dog, I'm trying to tell y'all. My partners will tell y'all, boy, that boy really did want us to do that right there. I promise you. I was like, dog, everybody eating. But y'all know we got to have fun on this doggone Christmas. The Christmas jam out here. I done had chicks get ran over at the jams trying to follow behind me. You know who you are. You know who you are. That's what's up. Whew. I was real jam out here in the street. Oh, real slider. Ooh, let's fool around. Let's fool around. Slide all down the street. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto style DJ. Woo, boy, that day kind of all day long. Shout out to CBD for being a member for 29 months. Ghetto style DJ, JJJ. What it do, y'all? Give y'all a pat on the back of y'all to hit 100 by 12 after the hour. I hope that you all is having a wonderful time. Now, I do understand that I'm over 40 and fine, and a lot of y'all will be like, oh my God, he's so childish. And you will be correct. I am childish. Very child. I'm not finna let go of all my childhood because somebody had done told us that once you become an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just stupid to me. I had fun. He said, I don't care for Michael Jackson, and a lot of them other players probably like Michael Jackson neither. That's what's up. I don't give a damn who dropped their babe off at Michael Jackson house. I came up on Thriller. You know what I'm saying? And this the Thriller. Love me some Mike. Love me some Kelly. Huh? All that other stuff is just that other stuff that was said and maybe was done. I don't know. You ain't finna destroy my childhood. I'm not finna destroy my childhood with some things that happened when I was a adult. Or some things that came to light when I was a adult. Say, Willie, do you know Tony? Which Tony? Huh? Which Tony you talking about? I know a Tony. I know a Tony. I know a black Tony. I know Naranja Tony. I know Tony Tone. I know Keisha brother Tony. Shout out to Don for the $2 super chat. They say at 6'6", I'd had I had look at you funny too, dance. No. Listen, see, it's kind of like you had to be from Dade kind of to understand. We was in the streets, like dancing was like a thing, but we wasn't booty shaking then. Maybe in the Pac Jam days, yeah, but we wasn't booty shaking like that right there. You know what I'm saying? We in the streets having fun with it and gliding and sliding and old school and new school. This stuff like that right there. You say DJ Tony. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. I know a DJ Tony. Yep. You say Shaq dances player. You say he don't look crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I tell y'all that we had fun, I really don't understand what's going on now. Because people, they take being in the streets and stuff, they take the stuff like serious, like it ain't no fun no more. I don't know. Yeah. We had fights and gunplay and all that fly stuff, but for the most part, the majority of the time, it was fun. It really was fun. It really was fun. He said I was 5'11", would have went to the Michael Jackson ranch. Trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. You say you know Pretty Tony, One-Eyed Tony. I know Pretty Tony. Mm-hmm. Jam Pony Express. Slick Vic, he said, I'm a Duval, baby, trying to tell you. I guess it's just a Florida thing, man. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 cash shot. See, you say tall dudes dancing is sexy. Say damn the haters. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, one thing about me, I've always been, what is that thing called? Like, see, because it all started in school. I was a class clown. Hey, I was a school clown. That was me. Shit. So I've never been like afraid to do shit. Let me say it better. Even in school, which I did not really care for school, like, you know what I'm saying. I was one of them ones, and till this day, I'm still one of them ones. If we is in a classroom setting and we have to listen and answer questions, I would be the first one. Would anybody like to answer questions? Me. See, because I don't mind being wrong. And why I like to do it like that, because if I go first, I'm loud. And if I go first and I'm wrong, it makes everybody else comfortable with throwing their hands up and giving it a try too. Oh, I learned psychology of that right there a long time ago. A long time ago. I think in the 8th grade, something like that right there. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $1 cash shot. He said, half these dudes in the streets is on the download. That's a doggone shame, boy. It done changed up out here in these doggone streets. Shout out to Dun for the $2 super chat. He say, in the words of Zero, he say, I lead the dancing to y'all. That's what's up. That is what's up. Shout out to Donald for the $3 cash out. Say Friday support. I appreciate that right there on this wonderful payday. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Thank you. But look at this. See, it's not the dancing that a lot of y'all is thinking about. When I said that we wasn't in the streets booty shaking, we wasn't in the streets no. A lot of us was community entrepreneurs. So we wasn't booty shaking. And we still had this thing called slow jams. See, and that's what made our street jams and street parties real good, because we would grind on women. Women would be out there like in groups, shaking and whining and shit and bagging that thing all up on you. Like, they playing some Kelly. It's 20, 30 people done coupled up, grinding on one another in the streets, in the dark. I'm trying to tell y'all something. So we dance, but we wasn't out there booty shaking. No, we wasn't. Shout out to Donald for the $2 cash out. Say STD Friday support. I appreciate that right there. For real though. I'm just trying to help y'all get like a visual. See, because nowadays they don't have slow jams. So they not even up on one another. Yeah. We used to be dry humping, rubbing and feeling on one another. Listen. I know what y'all thinking. Oh, you guys are just feeling on them girls. No, we were feeling on each other. We don't know each other, but we're dancing, getting to know each other. She rubbing on you, you rubbing on her, y'all grinding. Boy, that Kelly doing this thing. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. The club was in the streets. So it really was a beautiful thing. Shout out to D for the $2 super chat. You say, but you don't know Macaroni Tony. Yeah. I put a video up with Macaroni Tony. Now, I do remember it was 2 Macaroni Tonys in Dade County. I do remember them. You know what I'm saying? So, say, Willie, I mess with you on here all the time. I do know you, South Ridge, Goose, Park, the Square. Say I can keep going, Willie. I know you. That's what I'm talking about. What's happening? Man, y'all, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good, baby. Friday. Appreciate that right there. Y'all, let's go on and get into some news. Willie got some news. He say Willie was at the beach dressed like one of the Gap Band video. Now. Yeah, we came up in the best generation. We came up in the best generation. All right. We had fun, dog. Yeah. People died, but not like people dying now. It is horror. I am shocked. You know what I'm saying? And not like a lot of things would have shocked me. Like back in the day, because we did a lot. We really did a lot way before our time. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it just is what it is. Listen, man, it's payday. Payday. I'm trying to tell you something. I need for you good people to go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Get y'all something out here in these doggone street. It's the biggest candle company in the world. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. We have multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, please go around there to PleasantCandles.com. That's what's up. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little. Somebody said that's the second time dose, and I don't want to say it a third. So here we go. We have a family. We had a baby down bad right now. A baby done lost her life at a Halloween party.
But first, here at 5:30, she had a bright future and a career all mapped out.
But 18-year-old Lachey Ellis lost her life to gun violence at a Halloween party in Akron. It happened over the weekend. As for the search for her killer, it continues. Lachey's family and friends are speaking out now, only to News 5's Bob Jones.
They told Bob that they are hoping a new reward will help bring justice.
Why is people having Halloween parties on the weekend and Halloween was Thursday? Yesterday.
Her family says she was smart and driven. Lachey Ellis graduated from Oakdale High School a year early. She was studying business at Stark State. Her heartbroken mom, Crystal, spoke to us, but asked us not to show her face.
Bubbly kid, an angel. She was literally an angel. The sweetest child, sweet, smart.
Lachey also worked at a daycare with a dream of owning a daycare of her own one day. She'll never get that chance.
They literally murdered my child. Like, I don't know no other way to put it. My child was murdered. And
so why would they murder your child who graduated early from school and work at a daycare? Go ahead, sister.
She needs justice.
Akron 911, where's your emergency? Hello, yeah, there's somebody that just got shot outside my house.
Cell phone video captured the police response following the tragedy that played out during a Halloween house party on Paris Avenue Saturday night in Akron.
It's like 100, 200 kids out here, teenagers, I don't know what they are.
Police say an unknown man came to the party, pulled out a gun, and started shooting. 3 teens were shot. 2 survived. Lachey did not.
Lachey is the sweetest person. She was the most wonderful person that you could ever come across of.
18-year-old Toby Wright says Lachey was a close friend since 9th grade. He now feels crushed, wondering how anyone could kill her.
It hurts so much. I really do miss her.
So if a man had came to the party and he just started opening fire, just shooting, then that means she wasn't intentionally killed, right?
Just devastated about the situation.
Police say a young man who ran from the area and tossed a gun was arrested, but he's not considered a suspect in the murder.
So he ran away and threw away a gun, not considered a killer. Go ahead. Got it. Go ahead.
Summit County Crime Stoppers is now offering a reward up to $5,000 for information that solves the case. Investigators are asking those who know the truth to examine their conscience.
What if it were their sister, their loved one, their neighbor, someone they cared about?
Y'all going at it wrong. Damn their conscience. Look at your bank account. Look at your bank account. Now think about your bills. They talking about think about your conscience and all that. No. Think about your bills and hell, criminal next month.
Investigators are asking those who know the truth to examine their conscience.
What if it were their sister, their loved one, their neighbor, someone they cared about? And so we just want that collective community response.
Meanwhile,
don't care about that. Think about them new J's. Think about that new lace front. Think about you could put down on an apartment or something like that right there. You all have to start telling people to think about what they really care about. You know what I'm saying? Think about putting some on somebody's books that you down with and that you really care for that locked up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a grieving mother prepares for her 18-year-old daughter's funeral.
Y'all murdered an angel. Literally. My baby is gone because of guns.
While she waits,
It ain't cause of gun. You can't do that, sister. I understand that you can say what you want to say, but it's not because of guns. It's because of that adult person that y'all said, or that person who came to the party, decided to go ahead on and shoot. But y'all not giving us enough information.
for justice for Lachey.
If somebody knows something, say something. Please.
Police tell me they continue to canvass the neighborhood where the murder happened and gather new information, but they could still use some help. Anyone with information should call
Say, Willie, she look old as fuck out here in these streets for 18. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all, women, stop giving your daughters this damn makeup. Why do women want their daughters to look older? Why? Why is that a thing amongst women? Men don't want their daughters to look older, now do they? Men don't buy their daughters shit to look anything to look older. No. We have a lot of men that may fold to their daughters wanting makeup and stuff like that. They are fold, but typically men don't want their daughters to look older. They want to keep their daughters looking like daughters as long as possible, and or looking like minors as long as possible.
Something. Please.
Police tell me
somebody ain't telling me something, because she said that her daughter was murdered. Now, if she wasn't the target, then even when the person they come forward, then the person will be charged with what is that word called? Unsolicited. No, it's not unsolicited. It's manslaughter, but it's damn it, he didn't mean it, but it's manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that right
they
there.
continue to canvass the neighborhood where the murder happened and gather new information, but they could still use some help. Anyone with information should call Summit County Crime Stoppers at 330-434-COPS.
Involuntary manslaughter was what I was trying to come up with. Thank y'all. You say, Willie, men want their kids to be better than them. Women want their kids to be like them. Bam. I'm in agreement with that right there all day. Yeah. Not all. For y'all go to crying and all that little fly stuff right there. Yeah. Typically, hell, men is never in competition with their sons. And men really don't even want their daughters hunching. Men don't want their daughters to be whores. And men want their children to be able to take care of themselves and fend for themselves as they get older. Mamas don't want their mamas don't want their daughters to be better than them, especially if they was failures. Now, she graduated early. I gotta ask y'all this right here. Typically, if your child graduates early, your child is supposed to. Typically, when a child graduates early, typically they go into college, right? You did a whole bunch of things and really, really did good to graduate early. So you would technically be going to college a lot of time. I would think so. I've never heard of somebody graduating early and not going to college. You know. So she worked at a damn daycare. Why wasn't she in college? Now, I ain't saying that because of her going to a party that she was not in college. It just don't sound to me like she was in college after graduating early. And she had a street party, a house party. So that also let me know that she wasn't in college. Typically when you in college and things like Halloween happen, the colleges don't. College them finna be having some parties. Colleges have parties. All right. Okay. Correct me. You said that she was in college. All right, go ahead. See, that's why I be saying, and I could be wrong. You say she didn't go to college because she knows her place. But somebody said that she was in college. So let's go back in here or see. Is that baby in college? Did they say something about her being in college?
Over the weekend. As for the search for her killer, it continues. Lachey's family and friends are speaking out now, only to News 5's Bob Jones.
They told Bob that they are hoping a new reward will help bring justice.
Her family says she was smart and driven. Lachey Ellis graduated from Oakdale High School a year early. She was
a whole year early.
studying business at Stark State.
My bad. They did say it. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back. I'm gonna take it back. I'm glad that you pointed that out because they did say it in the beginning. I have no idea how that missed me. So scratch all that. Scratch that off the books. I was wrong. Y'all see? I take responsibility. Accountability. Yeah. Go ahead.
Her heartbroken mom, Crystal, spoke to us, but asked us not to show her face.
So that is really, really good. That she graduated early and she was in college. Great. So I just gotta leave it right there. I ain't got nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say, but y'all people need to go ahead on the snitch. Tell exactly what y'all know, man, to go ahead on and get that paper. Criminal right round the corner. Moving right along. That baby needs justice. Baby need justice, boy, because I was finna go down there. Damn it, I'm going down the rabbit hole. Sure enough will. But I can get it wrong sometime. And it's okay. Let's go to Atlanta. Oh, we going to Atlanta. He out now. He Plea out now. They were just, somebody said something about this just the other day that they were talking about, it may be a mistrial. Well, it ain't a mistrial. Young Thug ain't going home, takes a plea deal, 15 probation. Free Thug, let him out. Yeah. Next up, Free Kelly. Shout out to James for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Showing up, do. Let me refresh, because we should be over 300 right now. We really should be over 300 right now. What are we talking about? What is that, November the 5th? That's a Tuesday. Now, why would they make my appointment for Tuesday, knowing Tuesday is the most important day in the world, Craig? I'm just playing. We have 186. Damn. We have 108. YouTube play too much. I just saw that we had 310 people. As soon as I said what I had done said, that should say 285. It dropped down quick. We have 186 thumbs up. We should be over at least 250 with the thumbs up. I need to support y'all. Come on, y'all. The numbers just dropped. I have no idea. Now we're saying 300. They play too much with these doggone numbers. But anyway, man. We have a few videos. We finna take our time with it. First, we're gonna start with what it is. The prosecutor saying some stuff. And then we're going to go into Young Thug having something to say. And then we're going to go into Young Thug daddy, because he got a whole daddy. What the daddy had to say. You said they're making room for Diddy case? That's what's up. Bam. He said, Willie, did you see the Trump rally last night? The 12-year-old girl mama was on there, the one you did the story about from Houston? You lying to me. The 12-year-old girl mama. Which story was that? The 12-year-old girl mama. You said that you see 212 thumbs up. Let me refresh. Let me get a good refresh. I see 214. Okay. I see 214. Thugger got a drop for 15 years. He said he won't make it. He said they set him up to lock him up. Listen, you know I got my own thoughts. Hell, I'm thinking just like you with it though. Got my own thoughts, but I'm thinking just like you with it though. Because when I play this one right here, and y'all, we have to understand and start listening with these plea deals. This part of the video is the only reason that I'm playing this right here, because you have to listen to the things that is being taken away from a person who will take a plea deal or this type of plea deal. Here we go, y'all. Let's go on inside the courtroom. Here we go.
Probation with the first within the first 15 years of his sentence, his probated sentence would have immediately been revoked, and he would have been required to serve the entire remainder of his sentence confined to the Georgia Department of Corrections.
All right.
Yeah, you say, well, if he slip up in the next 15, he gonna get 45.
So as long as he had successfully completed his 15 years of probation, the 23 years that was going to follow it was going to be commuted to time served as long as his probation was successful. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And the special, would the court like for us to?
No, I was really more interested in the length of sentence and what y'all had. And I know you didn't reach agreement, but y'all, that's what the last offer had been, with, of course, a bunch of special conditions, which I guess is where the hang-up is.
You say Thug should have fought that plea deal. No. Thug accepted the plea deal. This is what Jeffrey chose to do. He could have denied, declined, not took the plea deal. He decided to take the plea deal.
Right, defendant did not want to agree to the special conditions.
All right. Is that basically your understanding too, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor.
Steele?
It would have been, yes, Your Honor. Mr. Williams would have been released today for 15 years on probation. If he successfully completes that probation, then he would not have to go to custody. If he did not, he'd face probation revocation as well as 23 years, as a court said, backloaded in the Georgia prison system. But we could not come to terms on all the conditions that the district attorney was insisting on.
Okay.
You say, can he smoke weed? Say, if no, he won't last. He can't do no drugs. Can't do no drugs. He can't even drink alcohol, which is crazy because alcohol is legal.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Love.
Okay.
And I do think, like in Georgia, weed may be finna be voted to be legal also.
And Mr. Williams, were you aware of that previous offer as well as all of the requirements that that offer would have entailed?
Yes.
Okay. And had you had enough time to discuss that particular offer with your attorneys?
Yes.
All right.
The preview?
The previous offer. Do you understand that the court can impose any sentence authorized by law, including a higher sentence than that recommended by the state, up to the maximum sentence on each charge in this indictment? Do you understand that, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you enter into a non-negotiated plea, you do not have a right to withdraw your plea once the sentence has been announced?
Yes.
Do you understand that this is a guilty plea which is permanently recorded on your criminal history?
Yes.
Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions in this jurisdiction as well as in other jurisdictions, including in the federal courts?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you are currently on probation or parole, your probation or parole may be revoked based on your entering a guilty plea today?
I don't understand that.
Not on probation.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not.
He said, I'm not on probation. Listen, shout out to Thugger for thinking. Shout out to thinking, listening and thinking.
If you were on probation, but if you're not, then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right on time. Listen, shit, ain't no damn probation.
Do you understand that if you are placed on probation of any kind by this court, you cannot violate any criminal laws of any governmental unit or any special conditions of probations without being subject to revocation for the balance of the sentence the court imposes?
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Do you understand that you are not allowed to possess or use a firearm while on probation?
Yes.
Please don't have no goddamn gun, Thugger. Jeffrey, stay from around the firearms. Don't let nobody else be. If it's not law enforcement, don't be around no goddamn guns. I don't care about it's your partner and your partner legal. If it's not law enforcement, man, whoo, any little thing, boy, you ain't going to. All right, go ahead.
Do you understand that if you are not a United States citizen, a guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation, just like a conviction at a trial would, and that this is true regardless of any advice by your attorney or anyone else?
Yes.
Do you understand that neither the court, your attorney, nor the district attorney's office has anything to do with parole, and the Department of Corrections or Board of Pardons and Paroles, and that no one can guarantee parole no matter what anyone has told you?
No matter what your people done told you, boy, can't nobody guarantee parole. Damn.
Yes.
Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction following a trial? For example, your guilty plea may affect the right to vote, the right to hold public office, the right to serve on a jury, the right to obtain a passport, the right to receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or the ability to obtain employment. Do you understand that, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to a felony, if you use, receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or if you use a firearm in a crime, you will be guilty of a felony, which may carry a sentence of up to 1 to 15 years in prison?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Thug is really paying attention to what's being said. This is where your listening skills, and it's strange, right? Because a whole bunch, especially dog you folk, we really got a listening skill problem. But boy, when we being caught, be talking, boy, we got our listening ears on. I promise you. He said he getting high as soon as y'all let him go. I don't think so. No, listen. One false move, he's back in jail.
Do you understand that you waive any and all defenses, including any mental health defenses, by entering a plea of guilty?
Yes.
Did y'all hear that? And for some reason, we able to continue to use mental health every time somebody do something. You say you waive your rights to mental health defense by pleading guilty. What if he has a mental health problem now while pleading guilty? No, go ahead.
Do you understand that if you went to trial, you would have the right to that if you continued at trial, rather, you would continue to have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, and the right to testify or to remain silent and not incriminate yourself? Do you understand all of those things?
Yes.
You say, oh, he's getting high, Willie. I promise you that. Okay. All right. He may get high. It ain't going to be with no reefer. Well, I don't put nothing past no doggone body. In my opinion, I don't think he is going to get high using marijuana because it's in your system upwards of 30 days. Y'all understand? He can be piss test at any given time. And if you deny a piss test from your probie, you guilty. How many of y'all believe that he gonna smoke some reefer? Again, I don't put it past nobody. I'm just saying, I don't think so.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you are giving up the following rights? The right to a trial by jury. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
The right to confront witnesses against you.
Yes.
The right to continued assistance of counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at the continued trial of your case.
Yes.
The right to the presumption of innocence.
Yes.
That one. You say he's listening, Willie, but he can't hear or remember all the stipulations. Let me explain something to you. Have y'all ever been like on probation or something like that? It's certain things that your ass remember you can't do, and that's typically like the most important things that you can't do. Like if they talk about like drugs and travel, If they talk about, okay, you can't go here if it's like your main spots or something. Certain things will, hell, you can't have a firearm. Like, it's certain things that you will remember. All of them, I am in agreement. He probably won't remember all of those right there because all of them, they really don't matter to him like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got a great point. Hold on. She said something. And I was like,
Yes. The right to confront witnesses against you.
Yes. The presumption of innocence is removed. Guilty of everything. Yes. Like, damn, that's deep.
The right to continued assistance of counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at the continued trial of your case.
Yes.
The right to the presumption of innocence.
Yes.
The right to presumption of innocence. It's a wrap. They say, Willie, they let young Thug plead guilty, but denied one of the co-defendant a guilty plea. Oh, wow.
Right to testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence.
You lose the right to testify on your own behalf. Damn, what kind of... Damn.
To testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence.
And you lose the right to... If you got evidence of something, like if you got something on record, and somebody done accuse you of something, and now your ass is locked up, and now you go back to trial, you can have the evidence. Oh, you lose that right to present that evidence. Wow, that's deep. That is deep. So by taking the plea, you lose the justice system. You lose the ability to use the justice system. How the justice system... Oh, that's slavery. It just clicked. If you losing all of these rights while other people have these rights, you've just been put back in slavery. You say, Willie, he can do drugs with prescription. Yeah. Now, you know that we weren't talking about prescription drugs now. Because of your job, if your doctor say that you can do such and such. Now, he will smoke again if he get a medical marijuana card. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. But, because after this case, he could say he got PTSD, he got mental problems and shit like that right there. He's scared to like sleep with the lights off or the lights on, and noise causes problems, and he can be able to get a prescription. You say, Willie, he just signed up for 15 years of slavery. Yes. It just clicked in me when they removing all of the things that we have a right to in the United States of America, and everybody else still has these doggone rights, and you won't have them. That's a slave. You subject to anything.
Yes.
The right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence.
Yes.
The right to have the charges against you proven beyond a reasonable doubt.
Oh, you right. You say, Willie, remember he can't use mental health. Well, they were saying that he can't use mental health as a defense on if after a crime or something has been committed and he is being charged with something. Oh, no. He can't use the mental health argument and get like the plea deal overturned or something like that right there. I think I remember it. But he can use my mental health has been messed up with his doctor in order to get prescribed something. You know?
Yes.
The right to appeal if convicted of these charges after a trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone forced, threatened, or promised you anything to get you to enter a guilty plea?
No.
You say detox. I hope all this time that he's been down, and I think he's been locked up for what, 700 days or something like that right there. I hope that he has detoxed than been clean, so it's easier to stay clean when he get out. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said he loses all the rights your attorney he loses the right your attorney have to. He loses the right your attorney you'll have attorney to. Oh yeah. He loses rights to his attorney. He loses rights to even get the public pretenders and the public pretenders. Yeah.
Is it your decision to waive these rights and enter a guilty plea because you are in fact guilty?
Yes. Well, Your Honor, may I interject?
You may.
Your Honor, on count 1, which is the racketeering conspiracy count, Mr. Williams is tendering a plea under nolo contendere. As to count 56, which is participation in a criminal street gang activity as being a leader or a supervisor or organizer, Mr. Williams is also tendering a plea to this honorable court under nolo contendere.
Nolo contendere. Nolo contendere. What is nolo contendere? A nolo contendere plea, also known as a plea of no contest, is a legal plea where a defendant neither admits nor denies a charge. The phrase comes from the Latin and translate to I do not wish to contend. Oh, okay. All right.
The balance of the count, so he is tendering a guilty plea.
Okay. Cool. We got that right there out the way. Got that right there. Right. Yeah. To say no admittance of guilt. That's what's up. No contest. Noli pros is what we call it down in Dade County. Noli pros. You say I am a recovering addict, and you cannot go around your old places and things that you do or people. His world consists of drugs. You say Willie is the new lead attorney. I'm here to help. I am here to help out here in these doggone street. Listen, boy, them ain't your friends. You ain't got no more friends. You ain't got no more friends. I know they gonna talk mess about you. Man, you don't holler at your boy. You don't swing around your boys and nothing. No. I holler at y'all in like 16 years. I holler at y'all in about another 16 something. Let me say something too. Young Thug. You might want to start to tell people that your name ain't Young Thug no more. Bitch, don't call me Thug. My name is Jeffrey Williams. You need to go by Jeffrey Williams. I'm not Young Thug no more. Get that shit off your pimp. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Woo, boy, you done got away with one. Well, I don't even want to say that you got away with one because it seems to me that the state they could not win this case. They took too long, and they could not prove what they said. They have some things that they can, you know what I'm saying, is prove, but like the majority of things that I guess they wanted to prove, they couldn't prove it. This has to be like the longest trial in Georgia. You say he got away with 67 counts. Let's see what Thugger had to say.
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for,
that's what's up.
You know, my crimes or my charges.
Sound like a man to me. Go ahead.
I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, you know. My managers.
My mama got 11 kids. I can't say that. Damn it. What's happening? Everybody over there.
My kids is not here. Really, everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just like, you know, having so much time investing into this, you know. And I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart, you know. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, you know, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, you know, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing. And
dog, when you plead for your life, man. Now a lot of people may say, "Oh man, those thugger sound soft right there, man. He begging the court this shit. Player trying to go home. Do what you need to do to go home, player. Do your thing, pimp.
Never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes.
Look at the CEOs in the back. Well, the sheriffs and stuff like that right there. When he said I would never go through this here again, I'm moving away. I'm done.
Unless it's at a
watch this,
bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes.
Yes.
I come from nothing. And
yes, the sheriffs is laughing because they do understand. Boy, listen, lady, if you let me out, baby, I'm out. Shit, never ever again. You know what I'm saying?
I made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry.
Dude, what's the problem with amendment?
Come on with that right there, man. Damn, we letting Thugger talk right now.
Anywhere.
Here we go.
Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved.
You is honestly the best thing happened to me. In these 2.5 years I done been down. Now y'all ain't saw the judge yet. He said you the best thing that happened to me. All right, go ahead.
And everybody involved on both sides,
Yeah, he did say in the bar in the future. Yeah.
I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am.
Yeah. Move to Montana. Move to Yellowstone or something.
I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people.
You say Willie is not yelling gang now. Throw up them signs. Now gangster, shit over with. I rebuke gang culture. I promise you.
I learned that late, these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was, probably on drugs or anything. I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy. I don't mind doing stuff like free shows, and I always did that. I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars.
I didn't even know that right there. Listen,
$1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity, and I did
1.8 million, gave it all away. He said, Thug, you can't leave Georgia, darling. You stuck here till you get off them papers. Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization.
He gave to women titties and shit. Damn it, y'all got to give me to the damn. I'm not that bad. I done gave to single women, single mama charity shit, and I done gave the titties. It's breast cancer month. Well, last month was breast cancer month. You know what I'm saying? Look out for a player.
I do things. I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did. I did more than anybody ever did from my side. But I understand, rap lyrics. I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could do to the mind of people. I understand all that. And
yes, you understand all that right there now, what people have been saying while you was in it and doing it, because a lot of times we don't hear things or we don't see things until we is sat down. For real. He say now they allowing him to transfer his probation to Cali. Now listen. I think that you should be able to transfer your probation from where you live if where you live was a part of your problem. If the street life and for where you was your street life, I would beg my probation or beg the courts, can y'all please allow me to relocate somewhere else so I don't get in no trouble? Please, pretty please.
I promise you I'm 100% changing that. It's just, I'm older, I'm grown now, and it's just like, I'm smarter, it's more things to rap about. Like, I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too. And
yes. And Thugger is 33. I ain't know he was 33.
Anyway, I can go forever.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you do realize how much of it.
He got a white queen. He got a white queen on the stand, baby. There it is. Thugger say you the best thing that happened to me. It's in the last 2.5 years, sister.
An impact you have on people.
A darker hue sister tried to take him down. The darker hue judge. Now, damn it, I really wasn't watching like the whole thing with like the darker hue male judge. I don't remember him like being like, well, hell, he must have been unfair because Thugger say that you made things fair. So black folks tried to take him down. And our white queen that came in there and let Thug go. Somebody talk to Kelly. You need one of our, like say a snow bunny. You need one of our white sisters to come on out here and release you. I wonder what Dr. Umar gonna say.
People, I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up from, and living in and around that, that gangs are damaging to our community, and it may be that a whole.
That's a good point right there. You say they were both biased, but she was ready for this to end. I can agree because listen, this is taxpayer dollars, and for what?
A lot of rap music and the rap industry is, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television where
so that's what was happening. The black male judge was working with the prosecutor.
People would just get up and posture and
because they did he recuse himself or they forced him to step down?
Act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what is going on in the music industry with rap. But whether it is fake or not, it has tremendous impact on kids and young people who think, this is cool, this is what I want to do, look at him, he's a millionaire. I can do that by being, a gangster in the streets.
I'm glad you said that right there. You say she hesitated to blame his good mama for the circumstances that she kept her 11 children in. Yes, remember that. Damn it, she started off saying something, but then she had done pause about for where you came up in your community and stuff like that right there. Your mama had 11 children. That's why he came up the way he came up. Can we just keep it a G? I am not bashing his mama. I'm not trying to tear his mama down. You cannot. He's 33, so 33 years ago. 33 years ago, we were still in the 1900s. We was in the 1900s. It was very difficult for females to take care of a lot of children. It's hard for a parent to give attention to 2 kids, let alone 11 kids. It's very difficult. So yes, his mama had him in a situation, had him in the community where he grew up the way that he grew up. And let me talk to you good people. If you have children and y'all is in upscale community, a horrible community, it's your fault that your children is growing up in the situation and circumstances that they is growing up in. It's on you.
And that's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you if you're a gangster in the streets is you get shot, you get killed, or you get thrown in prison. And those are, by far the most likely outcomes. And, you've been in here watching the trial, and you've seen the pictures of Mr. Ryan posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager. And that's what gangs do, and that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does.
Yep.
And if you are a modern day John Lennon, he might have rapped too in this day and age. I don't know, but I know you're talented. And
as much as we love hip hop, as much as we love rap, and I really do love me some rap from when I came up, but this shit has destroyed the community. And the only reason in my mind it has destroyed the community because for some reason black folks don't understand that it's just music. Now there is a part to where certain part is real life. But other races, other hues, especially males, they understand this shit is just music. Because for the most part, they didn't come up like we came up. If we just could have just kept it as it's just music, it would have not destroyed the community the way it has.
even if you choose to continue to rap?
Yes. It started out fun and party music. Now people is dying behind it. It's crazy, man.
You need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go, and that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs.
There's many ways out of the community nowadays. You don't have to slang dope. You don't, but I understand. He say, what does that mean? They weak-minded, Willie? Facts. Black folks are weak-minded. Can we just call it for what it is? But a strong part of them being weak-minded because the things that rappers talked about, that's actually what a large portion of black folks or black kids actually live that life.
And, you know, I know that happens for protection sometimes, but a much better way would be getting an education and setting, you know, hanging around with people who set a good example.
It's kind of hard, sister. It's kind of hard, baby. It's easy for you to say that right there, our white queen. It's easy for you to say that right there. But when Thugger had told you that that's his mama, and I can't holler at all, I can't say all of my siblings' names because my mama got 11 kids. Slanging dope is a real good way to eat. Slanging that dope is a life of crime is a real good way to get you some money, to get you some things that you may want, the shoes that you may want, the clothes, the material thing, hell, the video games, the cars, the rims, the everything that you want, you can get in the community just by picking up a sack. And that's just real. Yeah, you can go to school and get an education, but your ass lacking because mama got all these goddamn kids. So I do understand the youth going to the streets. I get it. This is why family is so important. This is why two-parent household is so important. This is why when y'all out here being single mammies, y'all put your children behind the 8 ball. You can't. It's hard to work full-time jobs, man. It's hard to work 50 hours, 60, 70 hours to take care of you and your children and still give your children the attention that's actually needed. Hell, it's impossible. It's impossible to give your hell, and I'm just talking about one child. It's impossible to give your child the proper attention that is needed. See, but really, really smart people, they knew that that's how you destroy communities. Separate the family. Mm-hmm.
And you be one of those people that sets a good example. I mean, all right, so that's my high horse on that. I could also go on.
You say, Willie, the other judge was not going to let him do a plea deal once the trial started. Oh, really? Oh, man, get that nigger up out of here. Damn it, we need white queens like this right here. What is we doing?
But I want you to try to be more of the solution and less of the problem.
You say 11 kids. Say I could not. See now, I understood women having those amount of children back in the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s. I understood it because we grew our own crops and we had farmland and we had to raise what we ate. Women had a lot of children to tend to the land. That was understandable because you needed more hands to tend to the land. 30 years ago? Nah. Not so much.
All right. So.
Oh, yeah. And women have... In modern times, women have a lot of children for that check to keep that Section 8 going. That's just a fact. I ain't down to nobody. I'm telling the fact. Women have multiple children. In the past 40, about 50 years, women had all these amount of children, these huge amount of children to keep the Section 8 and the assistance going.
Is not lost on.
You say just keep it that snow bunny, Willie? Oh, you don't want me to call our white sisters queens? They is queens.
Court that the state, had they been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely dismiss one of.
They was willing to dismiss the RICO count on this big ass RICO case.
The gang counts, and was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society. I'm taking that into consideration and crafting.
I said, no, Willie, not queens. Oh, what's wrong with that term?
My sentence. And in permitting a NOLO plea to the RICO count in one of the two gang counts, I would not be permitting the NOLO to the one if you were not pleading guilty to at least one of them. But you are, and y'all admit a factual basis for the counts that you are pleading guilty to. I find there to be a factual basis for those counts, and for the remaining counts with which you are charged. I am going to impose a sentence, and I've taken a little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count one, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5.
All right. We're going to his old daddy right now. I like what you had to say. They say, not in 2024. You don't have to sell drugs if you have a lot of children. You can make social media pages like YouTube and just go live every day saying, my life with all my damn children. Yeah, listen. It's not the good mamas who is slinging the dope. It's the kids. It's the kid. It's typically the boys that's slinging the dope because mama got all these goddamn children. See, even if mama is getting some paper, mamas ain't really tending to the children like that right there. And a lot of times these children, they just be lacking because mamas be failing. Mamas don't be doing what these mamas supposed to be damn doing. And then a lot of us, especially at teenagers, at some point we do get tired of asking mama for money. We really do get tired for asking mama for money. But you right. You right as far as you don't have to sell dope to get that paper, because now the young kids do understand that you can get on social media and try your damnedest to make you some money. But what a lot of them is also finding out is because we is in the microwave age that this shit ain't easy. They may see people their ages and their peers and stuff who is really booming. Their numbers really big, and a lot of them, they will try social media, but it don't work real quick. They'll quit. A lot of them is failures. A lot of them is quitters. Why? Because of their parents. Or should I say their mamas. They see their mamas quit some shit. It's all right for them to quit some shit. The motivation isn't there. No one is pushing. So we failing our kids. He say, not Queens, Willie. Don't disrespect our snow bunnies like that. Oh, okay. Okay, so Queens is a bad term. Got it. Shout out to our snow bunnies out here in these streets, our beautiful sisters. Dr. Umar jump on me right now and say our beautiful sisters. I'm sorry, doctor. He say those mama got their daughters out here slanging drugs and hugs, Willie. Yes, they do. And it has a lot to do with they do not want their daughters to do better than them. I don't know if you all have ever had the privilege like to talk to like the young girls, and I don't mean to smash the young girls, but I'm saying have like real conversations and listen to them talk about the jealousy of like their mothers. A matter of fact, I have a video that I've been holding on for like over a year now. Maybe I do that video today. I don't know. But to listen to the young girls tell you how the mothers would just like hate them and fight them and don't buy them basic stuff for school and all this stuff and talk to them and call them whores and bitches, and you know what I'm saying? They just blame them for everything and don't believe them when things is actually happening to them. If y'all ever sat back and talked to these young girls, you will have a better understanding of mothers. Because for the most part, a lot of us believe that mothers is just this little good thing. Mothers is very kind and nurturing people. But once you hear shit from the other side and you hear a lot of it, not just one or two stories, you hear a lot of stories, and you really get a chance to have a conversation, you will understand these bitches ain't worth a damn out here. See, because we don't get to see what goes on behind closed doors, and this is why we actually need to be talking to people and giving people the opportunity to actually tell their stories. Because they keep pushing on us that the men is really bad. All right, we got it. The men is bad, the fathers ain't shit. All right, I'm done with that. Let's talk about these mamas, though. I'm in agreement. Daddies ain't worth a damn. Daddies be running off on a trip. All right, cool. I agree. Move it along. Let's talk about the mammies, though. That's what people don't want to do. People don't want to have that talk. Except for the young girls who have been through hell. They will have that talk with you. Let's listen to what the daddy got to say. Now now Channel News 5 got their mics down or something like that, so you got to really push your speaker to your ear or turn up your volume. Here you go.
To say a few words, his father, Jeffrey Williams Sr., would like to say a few words.
Do you want to just, you can look at me or whoever asks you a question?
It don't make no difference.
No, you just want to talk?
Yeah, y'all can ask me a question.
I think everybody's set up. Yeah, so if you just, what were your thoughts when you heard that your son was going to take a plea?
Well, I was kind of startled behind it because I was in agreement with Brian and Keith. You know, let's keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's make them continue to embarrass themselves. You know, but at the same token, my son is I've never tried to interfere with his decisions. I just try to give him the knowledge of making the best decision that he sees fit for him. And I support it.
And so what was it like?
See, a daddy say that I don't want to tell my son what to do, you know, just be there to help coach, and you know what I'm saying? That I would have wanted to fight all the way through and keep on fighting. But you ain't behind bars. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to fight from the outside, daddy.
I feel great that he's going home.
Say what number daddy is he? No idea.
I feel great that he's going home, but at the same token, I still wanted to fight. But that's his decision. That's his decision. You know, on the other hand, I raised him to be the man that he is. You know, I've always been in his life from a pup to now.
Yeah, so he ain't just one of them ones who just jumped in thugger life when he became famous.
And I'm going to continue to be in his life. You know, and as an adult, he has to make his own decision.
And
you know?
do you live here in Metro Atlanta?
Yes, I do.
So how does it feel to hear that he's not allowed to be in Metro Atlanta?
I'm totally...
Oh, yeah, and he is not allowed to be in Metro Atlanta. What type of shit? Whoa, wait a minute. He's not allowed to be... Now, listen, I tried to find where they said that, but this is what the reporter said, so...
I'm totally against that because this is where he's from, you know, and to have a district attorney take that away from him.
You say you raised him to wear a dress
that isn't a residence from here.
See, I don't think that that's a good thing too. So I can't go to Metro Atlanta. I'm from here, but I will say this right here. I don't give a damn where I can't go. Let me up out of here. I would deal with that trauma when I get out. Damn, I can't go around there. Damn it, but I'm not in there. I'm cool. Huck it. Damn it, can you please let me go to Montana? I'm out this piece.
She's from another state, you know, and to see her take a man away from where he's from, to have to go live somewhere else, that's offensive to me.
So, did Thugger live? See, now we get it twisted a lot of times. A lot of us, we don't understand Atlanta. A lot of us think Atlanta is Georgia, but it's not. Atlanta is a city. Did Thugger stay in Atlanta, or did he stay like in the outskirts? You say, will he have to pull up the other videos where he's given now how many years and the stipulations that she gave him? She let him keep his passport also. I had the video. And up until probably like 30 minutes or something, I lost the video. I was like, well, damn. She was pointing out, well, do you plead guilty to this? Do you plead guilty to this? And I'm gonna give you this much time for this much time for that. I was like, damn, I don't know what I did with that video.
I'm really offended by it.
So he stayed in Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta is a very small part of Georgia. Yes, it is. A lot of us, a lot of people, they say, I'm from Atlanta, and they stay in Decatur and shit. You know what I'm saying? They stay in Morrow County, they stay in Jonesboro, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm from Atlanta. No, you ain't.
Can you talk about, sorry, I thought you were done. I was just saying, can you talk about your bond through music, and part of his conditions is that he can still make music, still do some performances. I know you said you were hoping to get back to that with him.
Yeah, we gonna get back to.
Oh, all right. You say, Willie, it was spoke on in the courtroom during the plea condition. The judge said that he can live at his other mansions. The ATL Sandy Springs mansion is not an option no more. Okay, so he got to move out of Sandy Springs. Oh, all right. Damn. So he just got, all right. Okay. So he's going to have to sell his Sandy Springs home.
Work. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're YSL loaded. I'm YSL loaded.
He's YSL loaded. I would never, I want y'all to understand, I would never even want to fall up under anything YSL. I understand that they're saying that YSL is a record label and well, I get it because it is business, but you can transition business. He can start up a whole new label right now and dismantle the YSL record label thing. He could. But from this day forward of me getting that, I'm not under that YSL no more. I wouldn't give, no, listen, I don't want to be affiliated.
You know, and in order for us to get back.
He said he can't live in Atlanta or go in Atlanta for 10 years of his probation. That's still deep as hell though, man. Damn, why I can't go round that bit?
To our normal life, we're going to have to put in some more work. We're going to have to put in a lot of work, but the work that we need to do foremost for the city of Atlanta, Fulton County, we need to get rid of the poison that's in our system.
Need to get rid of the poison. You say his father is a part of the problem. You might be right. You might be right. You say daddy is angry and defiant right now. The daddy is angry and defiant right now. He say he mad, but pops need to hush his mouth. I thought I was going to be the only one. I don't think daddy should have been out here speaking. Yes, I appreciate. Thank you to the courts. Yada, yada, yada. All right, y'all have a good one. Keep it short, simple. I'm done. Willie, does he have to pay restitution? I don't think so. He said the dad is arrogant. He said he's going to talk himself into charges. You might be right.
And that's the district attorney office. So vote Courtney Kramer.
He's voting Courtney Kramer. He did not. Now, listen. This is what I mean by this is election season. He say Pop's a gangster. Listen, this is an election season. This is what all of you, especially y'all single mamas who have done lost a loved one and all that fly stuff and lost a loved one, and then the killers don't get what they should be getting because of the laws that's in the county that states that they can only get the minimum this and this and that. A lot of the young people have done killings and they is with the catch and release, but they done killed your child this election season. Getting them people out of office. But y'all gonna stand around and still gonna vote the same people who made it bad for your loved one after your loved one passed. The same people who created the laws and have the laws on the books and would not hold the people accountable for them taking your family member. Y'all gonna still vote their ass in. Why? Because they Democrat. I promise you that right there. You're stupid. But look. I like what Pop's saying right here now. I'm with him 1,000%.
And that's the district attorney office.
We got to get rid of, hold on. Get rid of the poison, and they say the district attorney office.
The poison that's in our system. And that's the district attorney office. So vote Courtney Kramer. Courtney Kramer. I support Courtney Kramer to the fullest.
Courtney Kramer, is that a darker hue sister? Courtney Kramer. So I guess she's going for Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh, man. Oh, Courtney Kramer. Yeah, boy. Boy, when I tell y'all this. Let me go. Hold on. Wait. What? Dog it. I thought I just had it. Look at Courtney Kramer, bitch. Look at our sister. Huh? Look at our sister. So Courtney Kramer is... Oh, so Courtney Kramer is challenging Fannie Willis? Is she going against Fannie Willis? No. Somebody correct me. Now. Look at Courtney. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh. People like Dr. Umar gonna be mad than a summer. Try to vote in this damn it Snow Bunny. Listen. He say Young Thug wasn't on the Democrat pay list. Damn it. There it is. This Courtney right here. The old boy say I'm voting for Courtney. It's a wrap. Hold on. Let me get back to the old boy. Got to get back to the old boy. Put him back up on the screen. All right. Okay. Say it again, pimp. About right here.
In our system, and that's the district attorney office. So vote Courtney Kramer.
So isn't Fannie Willis a DA? Is Fannie Willis a DA? Yeah. Fannie Willis is a DA of Fulton County, I think. Oh, all right. Yeah. So they're going up against each other.
So Courtney Kramer, I support Courtney Kramer to the fullest. I feel like she's the best person for the job, and it's not because of what she said about us. It's because she said that, and she was in my company and never knew who I was.
Absolutely.
So she said it not even knowing that he was around there when she said whatever she had done said. So she wasn't pandering to him because he was there. Because she didn't need much know. Ooh. Say, Willie, just think. Fannie did what Young Thug daddy and mama couldn't get him out of the gang alive.
Really true.
What are your thoughts on his art being used against him?
Not just the art, freedom of speech. Let's talk about his rights. We freedom of speech, man. You know.
Yes, but we cannot forget freedom of speech is. We also have the freedom of consequences. Freedom of consequences come with the freedom of speech, and I do understand that is not in the Constitution. Freedom of consequences is not in the Constitution. I'm saying freedom of speech, freedom of consequences comes with freedom of speech.
How can you take a person's freedom of speech and say, now we're going to tell you how you need to talk, or how you supposed to talk? You know, who would feel comfortable with? Would any of us out here right now feel comfortable with someone telling us, you confirmed from saying this? You can't say that? You know, what do the Constitution play a role at?
You say, Willie, stop it. You know that somebody had done told her that they go thug daddy right there. You might be right. Yeah. I'm in agreement with that right there. I'm in agreement.
You know, these young men, all of these young men, and some of us too, all of our rights are being violated right now because we're being dictated to on how we supposed to live, how we supposed to look, what we supposed to say. You know, we have a constitution. When are we gonna start acknowledging our constitution?
I would have got up. Damn it! If I was thugger, I would have said that this is the best. The United States has the best judicial system, and I do agree with the judicial process. Bitch, I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, I believe in the law. I believe in the law, man. I'm just trying to go home.
You know, we did away with, supposedly, we did away with communism. I can't tell. I can't tell.
Shout out to the daddy though, because he is speaking like calm, but he getting his points across. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hollering and all that fly stuff right there. It sounds like he has thought it through. You know, he say Willie Thug can't throw up no gang signs, hand signs, nothing for 15 years. I keep my hand behind my back. If I am in public, I got my hands and sleeves or something like that right there. Man, I'm trying not to do nothing.
You know, we took down a statue. We tore up a flag. What about the laws?
Say, will he sound like a Trump supporter? I would not be surprised if he say, I'm voting for Trump. I would not be surprised. Listen, things in your life change depends on how you have been treated in life sometime. A lot of people, they hated white folks. A lot of people hated white folks. And then when they went to paying attention of who's had their back, who's taken up for them, who's helped them get a job, who helped assist them, who was kind to them, who when they was in a type of situation, it was a white person who came to their aid and or to their rescue. Then you start to think different. Damn, I was told that all white folks is just racist and all this fly stuff, and they hate N-words and all this shit right here. But I can see now. You start to change your mindset when you pay attention and really be honest about the situation and really be honest with what you saw and see. Like I be trying to tell people, yes, we was taught certain things out here in the street, but we supposed to rethink everything, because we was only taught what the adults knew. We was also taught and given their fears. We was taught and given their fears. That's why so many of us was also told, don't mess with them white girls. Them white girls will have you in jail. Them white girls will accuse you of rape and have you locked up. Well, hell, there's more black women who have black men in jail. Come on now. See, when you start seeing things for what it is and how life is, yeah, there may have been a time. There may have been a time when you should have not been dealing with our snow bunnies. With our white sisters. I like white sisters better than snow bunnies. That sounds disrespectful. But yeah. So there was a time to where it was in your best interest to not deal with our white sisters. Yes, it was, because you got killed. You got hung. All of that fly shit is absolutely correct. So those fears of mothers trying to keep their sons alive, I understood it. But as time went on, time changed. But then now you see who may be the biggest problem in your own life. And it may not even be white folk. It may be black folks. For the most part, our biggest problem or our biggest enemies is N-words.
Let's change the laws too. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to do away with it, let's do away with all of it. Change the law. We're in a new day and time. We should make the laws for the new day and time.
Do you think his lyrics will change now?
I hope not. I wouldn't. But, you know, he's behind the 8 ball right now. So we're going to have to justify something. We're going to have to make some justification on how we got the narrator now. You know, and that's sad. That's sad.
He is absolutely correct. Like it is really, really sad about that. You can't go to the city. He is being barred from the city, but I would probably be I don't even think that would even bother me. I was looking at 45 years and I wasn't gonna see the city. Oh, that is my defense. Got it. Bam. There it is. I just thought it through. Yeah. It's sad that they say that you can't come to the city for 10 years, 15 years. Got it. But I was looking at not coming to the city for 45 years. Or actually 25 years, because he was going to get the 25 years, but then 20 on probation. I wasn't going to see it for 25 years. Now they're saying I can't be around there for 10, but I could be just out in the streets. I'm all right with that right there. I'm not even arguing that shit. Because remember they said, hell, once you take the plea, you can't argue this shit. So, all right, cool. I appreciate y'all.
The man's out to do that, and that's his way of life. That's how he feeds himself. That's how.
So, but how does this work when it comes down to him still doing music and the job? Well, hell, this is simple. The rule is your ass can't go around there. You can't go around there. Yeah. I would love to do a performance in my own city, in my own state. I can't. All right, I'm not gonna do it in Atlanta. I'm gonna do it in Jonesboro. The hell, just come to an outskirt or something like that right there. If y'all claim that you care and you love me and you want to see me perform and do all that shit, you got to come outside Atlanta. I'm not going in Atlanta. I would never be in Atlanta. Huh? I'm not finna argue with you goddamn people. I'm out now. I can make me some doggone money. And I can still have fans and do my music and all that shit right there. Alright.
He feeds his family. That's his job.
He can feed his family without being in Atlanta. But I understand the argument.
And how are y'all?
Right Street right now?
Because before this, he couldn't feed his family. Damn, I just thought that right there too. If he wanted to the plea deal, he was looking at the 25. He wasn't gonna be able to feed his family. So, huh?
Yes.
Definitely.
So we thank you guys. We do gotta head to Right Street.
One more quick question. Any words that you want to wish to anybody else remaining on the case? Anything you want to say to them?
Yeah, I definitely want to say something to the people that's left on this case, along with the people who are waiting to be charged.
You say, nah, Willie, that love being called. Oh, they love being called. Oh, you took it away.
Keep your heads up. Keep fighting. Sooner or later, somebody gonna have to make a decision.
You say, Willie, he should have took the 15 and got out in 7 to 8 without this hanging over his head. Yeah, well, I could say it like this right here. I could just say it like this right here. When you in that position, boy, when you in that position, listen, you in that position, but you still have an opportunity to get out, be with family and friends, have sex with women if that's what you like, and make you some money. You can be as free as possible and make you some money today, supposed to, yeah, I'm gonna take the 15 and then in the 7 to 8 years get out, and then it's like, get out to what? It's hard to get out now at 40 something and you trying to make an album and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? If he get out now, he could drop that new music now and become a millionaire. Well, if he's not a millionaire anymore, he can recoup a hell of a lot of money. He could become like a bigger star now. I would have took the probation. I can't, no. I can't sit down for the 15. When I have an opportunity to be home, I can't do it.
We need to start making the people accountable that makes the decisions for us. So we need to put the right people in office.
Say, Willie, a woman is what's gonna send them back.
We need to start scanning the people that we vote for.
And now that we have voting right now, it needs to be a presidential topic. It needs to be a topic about prison and reform. Why, the presidents are not discussing this during their debates. It needs to be at the forefront of the presidential debates at this time.
She is right. Prison reform has not came out of nobody's mouth this election season. Nobody's mouth. But I wish that y'all would have said this before this day. I wish that y'all would have been on other interviews talking to the media saying that this need to be spoken about. We need to take this type of stuff serious. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but the people got to make that decision.
We got to make that.
And this is really what bothers me, especially like talking about child support. And I've been doing this here like for years. Back like in the beginning, when I was talking about it heavy, did this and this, a lot of dudes would be like, man, stop crying and shit like that right there, man. These men need to stop crying and just pay their doggone child support. Went to doing it for a few years, and then I started getting the emails. Man, my wife done left me, man, and shit like that right there, and she done put me on child support and shit. I can only see my kids every 2 weeks, and they just hit me in the head $1,500 a month. Yeah. Willie, how can you fight to get your kids, shit like that right there? They done hit me with $2,500 a month for 2 kids. See, I went to getting these types of emails after I started talking about it. And these same guys like, oh man, y'all crying and all that. Man, just take care of your kid, man. That little child support shit ain't nothing. Boy, until it's you. I would just take care of my kids. Really? That's what's up. You can't even see your kids on a daily no more. No. Every other week. Yeah, every other weekend. And a lot of y'all supervise visits. Listen. I say it out loud. Bitch, if y'all ever talk about supervised visits with me, I ain't visiting. You not finna supervise me with no damn child. You can have them. I'm done. I would make you a single mama real quick, bitch. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? But so many people was just online talking about men just need to man up. What they crying about child support for? Until they start going through the child support, and now they want to reach out. Perfect example, Tyrese. Perfect example. These celebrities, they don't, when they should be leading the charge on seeing what other men is going through, they don't until they go through it, and now they want help and shit, and now they want to speak out publicly about anything need to be changed. Hell, men been talking about this shit for decades. You ain't said nothing. And then be having the nerve to say, man, if you just take care of your kids, you won't be on child support. I can't stand you, pussy. Woo! Ooh, boy, I can't stand you, boy, because y'all be loving it oh so much that y'all don't even must be knowing what a player be going through, which is strange to me because your daddy went through it, your uncle went through it, a few of your partners is going through it, one of these ragged ass bitches out here in the goddamn street. So, boy, y'all used to, Hope that was entertaining.
You know, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. In any fight you go through in life and anything that y'all deal with in life, you can't be scared. You can't be scared. I'm out of here.
Fear is not a bad thing. Fear is actually a good thing. Fear actually keeps you on your toes. Now for him to wipe his nose, I know what that is.
Can't be scared. I'm out of here.
And I ain't talking about drugs.
Yeah, I would like to continue to support Jeffrey and the entire family from this point.
In the words of John Lewis.
Get to your kids, get to your grandkids, support them, tell them you love them, hug them, just be there. Just be there.
And if you see something wrong, and you see something that's not just, say something. Get in good trouble. In the words of John Lewis, say something.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there and let it happen if it's not your family. Don't wait till it's your family. If you see his family, anybody else's family, like the other guys that are still here, don't just stop coming because Thug is out. There's still other guys fighting for their lives. Still come, still support the others.
See, but she's speaking on something that what it used to be a thing of community. It used to be a thing of family. It used to be that. But the more that this thing of single motherhood has been pushed, family has been separated. Communities have been separated. There is no community without the men and the women. Women is okay with the community just being the women. It's a problem. You say, have you seen the skits? Have you seen the skits that they've been doing where they ask a female if it's her body and her baby, why does a man have to pay child support? They don't know what to say after that. Yes. Yes. I saw, I think, 2 of those. I think it was 2 white girls, if I'm not mistaken. And then one was a black and a white girl. I believe so. Yeah. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $10 cash app. Say, speaking that truth. I appreciate that right there. For real though. For real though, man. I hate when it finally hits us. Now we want people to pay attention and all that fly shit right here. I ain't never a man or listening to men tell me problems that they have with a bitch out here in the doggone street, and I ain't never been like, man, oh man, go ahead over that fly shit right there, man. Oh hell no. I'm with you. If it's F that chick, it's F that chick. I'm with you, dog. Rose ain't shit. But that's because of what I've been through. Maybe because I pay attention. Maybe because I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho. Maybe because I ain't got no problem with checking the bra. Maybe because I had a daddy. Maybe because I had uncles. Maybe because I came up under some pimping. Maybe that's the reason. Shout out to the Silverado King for the $1 cash app. Say blood pressure check, but I'm with you 100%. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do. You're right. The rule of thumb. I'm just saying, for real though. For real though. That used to just really bother me, man. Like we see it all the time because I played like the videos of the mothers that said, I never would have thought that it would happen to me, and now I am talking to other women about it happening and the things that we need to be doing. Why ain't y'all doing it now when your children is alive? Why aren't y'all joining the protests and the speeches and the get-togethers and the community meetings and stuff like that right there when your children is alive? Why not? Why is you men not joining in with groups and the people, the men who is talking about men's rights and paternity fraud and child support fraud? Why is we not doing that? Why is we not at least speaking about it? At least speaking about it. Come on, man. But we'll march for breast cancer. We'll wear pink for breast cancer. We won't do shit for a man. And we're men. That's another reason why we really need daddies. We need to be raised by daddies. Raised. Not just, oh, you got a daddy, you're like, no. Raised, brought up with. We need to live with our daddies, is my point. For real. I almost let this one right here get past, but I can't. I can't let it. We almost out of time, but damn it, we got enough time to do this right here. Somebody trying to contact me? Hold on. They're trying to get me. They're trying to do something to me. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who's these ninjas? Oh, all right. That's the mail. That's a delivery. That's a delivery. That's what's up. You say, man, I ain't hanging out at a barbershop, Willie. Hey. Remember we used to be at the barbershop and talking. I can't wait till men get the wind beneath their feet. Get the wind beneath your feet, partner. I can't wait till y'all do that right there and start standing on some in the face of women. You can still love these babies. I still love the babies. That was the time to wear. See, and I came up watching men. I came up watching men standing strong on women. And they love women. They stand strong. They stood as men. I had granddaddies, daddies, granddaddies on both sides. Grandmas and granddaddies still together. Yeah. Well, they're not still together now because they all dead. All four of them dead. But they was together. I listen to men. I watch men. I listen to a man talk. A man ain't even much got to beat you. That damn voice. Oh, but I did have a daddy. My dad ain't have to beat. My dad had a voice for you. All right. All right. Play with it. Jay Willie 100% correct. Whatever the men having a freak, whatever happened to men having a freaking backbone out here in these streets. And it's crazy because the women is saying that these men is, what is the word that they is using now? That you men is, what is that word that they using now? I think it's sassy. These men out here is more feminine than we is, but these men out here sassy. Who raising them? The same women who is raising your sons by yourself is raising sassy men. It's a sassy man apocalypse. I'm trying to tell you. Just as sassy as all I goddamn dope, according to the women. The women don't like the men that's being produced out here in these streets. But they is the same women who will raise a man to be sassy out here in the goddamn street. Huh? You say they're sassy and zesty. Got to be more careful. Y'all, let's go to the old. Let's go down here to Florida. My state, stay in ground state. Bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth Hour Life state. My state. It popped off last night. In Orlando, we had a mass shooting, in case y'all don't know. We had a mass shooting. Multiple people was injured. Y'all have to watch this video because the police has video of the shooting and what happened.
Good morning. The Atlanta Police Department is currently investigating a shooting.
And yes, men get breast cancer too, but women took it over. Yep.
With multiple victims in downtown Orlando. At approximately 1:07 a.m., officers reported shots fired at Central Boulevard and Orange Avenue. Within minutes, a second report of shots fired was called in south of Washington Street on Orange Avenue. At this time, we are aware of 8 total victims. 2 are now deceased. 6 other individuals who were shot were transported to ORMC for further treatment. Those victims are currently in stable condition. Shortly after the report of shots fired, a shooting suspect was located and taken into custody at Washington and Orange. He has been identified as 17-year-old Jalen Dwayne Edgar. He was previously arrested for grand theft in 2023. This is still an active investigation. As we gather more information, we'll provide you with another update. So what we're going to do now is go over some videos.
Do we got video? They blocking out this person right here. So let's pay attention to over here.
So this is Orange and Central. If you follow where the blur is.
Right there.
Play it back.
Play it back. We finna back it up. Let me get a good little pause right here. Shout out to Sarah for the $5 cash app. Say, Willie, I grew up with my dad in the home as well as my older brothers who will put that belt on your ass. Hashtag Willie say hush. Hashtag strong men stand up.
So you see the suspect walk up?
All right. Now I am going to back it up for you. All right. Hold on. Damn it. I think it's right here. It is the dude like in like a yellow shirt. Watch this. Right here. Him. He's reaching back. Him right here. So I'm going to bag it up. A little bit right there, like 2 seconds. Watch him. Right here. Bop! Dropped him. He dropped him. Yeah.
So you see the suspect walk up, shot fired right there.
Watch 12-3-60-09.
Everybody takes off running. The suspect takes off running towards Court Street.
Y'all do understand that it was children out there also. Children is out there. See? These are children. Well, hell. It was children and a lot of teens was out there because this is a Halloween thing, right? Mind y'all, the police is right here. The police is like right here. Watch this.
Walk up, shot fired right there.
The police close.
Everybody takes off running. The suspect takes off running towards Court Street.
See him? Police right there. The police over here was closer to the shooter. He still shot. I want y'all to just think about this right here. Buddy shot dude. The police is like right over here. Literally.
So you see the suspect walk up.
Popped him.
Shot fired right there. Everybody takes off running. The suspect takes off running towards Court Street.
4 seconds after the shot, the police is in the view. 4 seconds after the shot. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me correct myself. Hold on.
So you see the suspect walk up.
Right there, is that 44?
Everybody takes off running. The suspect takes off running towards Court Street.
Officers, right here. So that's 4, 6, 7 seconds. 7 seconds. These officers is in view, but we have officers over here also. He ain't give a damn.
Then the suspect reappears near Orchard, Washington.
He came back.
That was quick. He reappears near Orchard, Washington, and then shots are fired again. If you watch the back of this pickup truck, the police pickup truck, watch the officers start moving. The officer identifies the suspect. He witnessed the shooting.
Now this one right here was harder to see with like the flashing lights, and they should have put like the arrow up and damn it, the arrow and the circle to follow him, because I tried to follow him back, but I could not follow him back. But he is behind the truck. Once like the shooting happened. Wait, hold on. And just think about this right here too. Dog, he came back and shot again.
The suspect reappears near Orchard,
shot again.
Washington. That was quick.
Dog.
He reappears at Orchard, Washington, and then shots are fired again. If you watch the back of this pickup truck, the police pickup truck, watch the officers start moving. The officer identifies the suspect. He witnessed the shooting. Takes the suspect down.
I could not trace him back to the crowd. I literally was trying before I came on to trace him back. He said, Willie, this reminds me of that incident on South Beach when Buddy popped dude on the sidewalk. Oh, yeah, for real though. He say Officer Willie, he say your fellow officers was looking for their new la out there in them streets. Hell yeah, it's Halloween. He trying to trick, trying to do a little something. Shout out to Jay for being a member for 10 months. He say Plea got sent off Earth. UFO still style, Pastor. Jeez, I'm trying to tell you, this is horrible. He ain't even see it coming.
Other officers come to assist.
Y'all understand this dude did not give a damn about the police? He did this shit, and listen, he almost got away with it. He almost got away if that officer would have not saw he was the shooter. Which I don't see a gun.
The officer identified the suspect. He witnessed the shooting.
I don't know whether he saw a gun or he had to see the gun or see him shoot for him to know that he was the shooter.
That was quick. He reappears at Orchard, Washington, and then shots are fired again. If you watch the back of this pickup truck, the police pickup truck, watch the officer start moving. The officer identified the suspect. He witnessed the shooting. Takes the suspect down. Other officers come to assist. Now we're going to let officers body cam.
You say this is why I don't go to festivals anymore. That's a good point. That's a good reason. Just the body cams. Which is hard to see with the flashing lights. I think that we have to do better. We need like some better cameras or something.
You tell the shots are fired, people start to move quickly.
Move. I don't know how he saw, but
The officer sees the suspect.
damn, how he saw. He got on them skinny jeans. Got on them skinny jeans. They should have put that knee in that and kicked him. Say, Willie, this is why I stay inside. Yet, look at all these goddamn people. I didn't know that Orlando be jumping for Halloween like this. I didn't know. His shit. I don't go outside like that.
Downtown's a very busy night. Halloween's one of our busiest nights of the year. Always is. Usually the Halloween night itself is busy, and then the Saturday after Halloween is always almost just as busy. We're doing anywhere from 50 to 100,000 people, as you see.
50 to 100,000 people on Halloween night, and after jeez.
From the picture, the crowd's gigantic, and this is just on Orange Avenue, so we're dealing with a very, very large crowd.
And that's just on Orange. That is around the corner from where the club got shot up on Orange.
And during this night, we had about 100 officers who were working detail, spread out, and as you can see in all the videos, the officers responded very quickly. The officers did a great job. They responded right when they heard the shooting. You know, as everybody else is running, they're not. They're sitting in a position looking for a shooter. They found a shooter, and they took him down.
Facts. They didn't fold. They didn't run from nothing. Shout out to our officers out here in these doggone street. Officers get like a bad name, boy. Damn it, people be so upset with the officers and all that shit. But these boys out here, they doing their goddamn job. They mess up every now and then, but you mess up every now and then. Say, Willie, once they install them facial recognitions, it's over. The hitters. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so listen, if y'all gonna do your crime, go ahead on and do your crime like now. Get it out the way. Get it out the way. Say all them people say 50,000 to 100,000 and one damn fool effed it up for everybody. That's a fact. And this is why when things like this happen, this person need to be removed off earth. See, a lot of people, they don't mind going to jail. They don't mind doing 5, 10, 15 years. A lot of people have a problem with dying. And they need to be sentenced to death, and it needs to be public. It literally needs to be public. It needs to be on all social media platforms. That way people will understand. Stop playing out here in these doggone streets. In the great United States of America, about 2,790 men are diagnosed with breast cancer each year, and approximately 530 will die from the disease. This means that the average lifetime risk of men developing breast cancer is about 1 in 726. Do y'all know that they do not talk about men having breast cancer? But they ended it out with this. Breast cancer is much more common in women, accounting for 99% of all breast cancer cases. However, men do have breast tissue that can become malignant, and it's important to be aware of the possibility. For the most part, the majority of people, when they talk about breast cancer, they only hear about women. And I do understand that 99% of the cases. I got it. But we should not be acting as if only one gender gets this disease or gets this disease or this cancer. But for all of my life, I've only heard that women get breast cancer. I realized that men got breast cancer too, probably like 3 or 4 years before I started doing YouTube, which was in the early 2000s. But you don't hear it like on like major platforms or anything. Breast cancer is just always focusing on women. Oh, why? Because it's only 1 out of 726 men get it? Oh, only because it's 2,790 men die every year from it? Or get diagnosed from it? Just saying. You say Richard Roundhouse had breast cancer. And I think that it's going to take like celebrities to end up with breast cancer for it to be on the main stage and really, really say it out loud that men suffer from this illness also. He said Matthew Knowles had breast cancer too. See what I'm saying? Why don't a large majority of us know that? You is right. A lot of men, they don't speak about it. You absolutely correct. But we need the doctors to speak about it then. The doctors should come out here and say, hey, men, you need to get checked too. Men, you need to get checked too. But they don't say that. You say, Willie, here in Chicago, a.k.a. Shot-Town. They say, babies don't do big street parties because many of them have ops out here in these streets. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good. If they want to stay alive, they better not be out there like that right there. Say, did you see the breaking news in Chicago? He say 2 men is charged after Chicago police officers attacked during the fight at a funeral service. I saw the funeral service. Somebody sent me the video about the police getting shot at a damn funeral. I just saw that. I think that was Wednesday. I saw that right there. I got to find it again. Say breast cancer is no joke. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man, because y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News out here in the doggone streets, man. Thank y'all for being around here. You good people got the lights up at 335. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look at all the good support. Man. I appreciate that right there. Matter of fact, let me go on and hit this right here. Let's see if there's any more cash apps before I get on up out of here. Shout out to Jay for the $2 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Donna for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Y'all please remember to go round to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel, watch the standalone videos, and just make sure that y'all is also subscribed to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's where everything is at. You can always find everything at the website. I really do appreciate that. And we do the standalone videos from Monday through Friday. I try to put them up when we not live out here so y'all can have y'all something to do throughout the day. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead on and bounce. Y'all have a wonderful one. It's Friday, baby. It's payday. Listen, pay the people that you owe now. Pay the people that you owe. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all later. I'm out of here, man.